Hi everybody. I wanted to take a little time today, a little detour from what I normally talk about, and kind of talk specifically to an issue that I feel pretty strongly about at the moment. A friend of mine, Aunt, has recently gone through a very devastating event that has thrown the question out there of what's the point. You know, we trust people, and sometimes we trust the wrong people and we end up getting hurt. And it's happened to everybody. Everybody's got their horror stories about, you know, the person that they befriended or trusted and got, you know, were extremely misled. And we've all been there. We've all unfortunately had these things happen to us, and there are people who use it as an excuse to punish the world and themselves by imprisoning themselves behind walls of distrust and doubt and fear. It's basically, when you're asking what the point is of trusting anyone, when you're putting yourself out there and you could get hurt, why would you do that? Why would you become friends? Why would you fall in love? Why would you have any interaction anywhere with anybody when that possibility exists? The same could be said about living. You know, what's the point of living when you're going to die? I went through this when my first husband passed away in 2003, and I was really impacted fully with my own mortality, probably for the first time. His death hit me like nobody else has ever had, and we had wanted to have children, and I was like, what's the point? They're just going to die. And what's the point of living when all that's going to happen is you're going to get hurt, you're going to go through pain, you're going to have sorrow, you're going to have all these things. And it's taken a long time to answer that question. The point of anything is to have those things which make us happy. The point of being a friend with someone, the point of falling in love with someone, is not the people who are going to break your heart and break your friendship. It's those people you know you can trust. Every friend I've ever had who stabbed me in the back was worth my friendship with Jeff. Every man I've ever been with who ever cheated on me, treated me bad, was worth my relationship with Stephen. And I'm not saying that I didn't get hurt, and I'm not saying that I wasn't betrayed, and I'm not saying, but the people who you have in your life that you know you can trust, they're the reason. Sometimes we trust the wrong people. It happens. Sometimes we're fooled. Sometimes people come into our lives and totally misrepresent themselves, and we end up getting, steered out of the way a little bit. But in the end, when their true colors are shown and we see who they really are, then we know, okay, I can't trust you anymore, you're out. And they're gone. But every friend you meet that is a potential Jeff, or is a lover you meet that's a potential Stephen, or whatever, those people are worth taking the risk. If you ask me today, if I could have bypassed all the betrayal and all the times I was let down, I would say no. Because it's in those moments that I am reminded why people like Jeff or Stephen or Hal or Aunt or any of my friends are so important and so valuable. And in that colony where this person was, in Aunt's colony, there are the majority. I mean, think about it. If there's 100 people there, she's one person out of 100 that you know you could not interact with. And now we know. It came at a big expense. I'm not saying that it shouldn't hurt. But she doesn't get to win by making Ant change his behavior. He's a loving, generous, compassionate, passionate individual who feels very strongly in human interaction. And because of that, he did open himself up. And so the wrong person got in. But also, all the right people did too. And there's a lot of people out there who really love him, myself included, who love going to the colony, who love how generous and open he's been, and the friendships that we've made, and the things that he's helped us see about ourselves and about each other and our place in the world that we never would have had he not been courageous enough to open himself up and share himself with the world. And I'm really, really pissed off that this person did what she did. And it wasn't, what she did wasn't bad. I mean, it was truly heinous what she did. But the worst thing was she made him question who he could trust and going out there and trusting anyone else. And for that, I'm truly, truly angry with her. And she doesn't deserve that attention. And therefore, she doesn't get it anymore. Who gets the attention is Ant. And me saying to him, Ant, I love you. And I am so glad that you're the man that you are. Even if it comes with these risks, it just makes how open you have been and how wonderful you have been that much more courageous. And I'm really sorry that you're questioning what the point is. But I'll tell you what the point is. The point is me and all the other people who love you and would be there for you in a second, and who would never hurt you and never even think to hurt you. And we're all here, and we'll all be here long after she's gone. And as long as you know that, and as long as you know that it's because of who you are that made us come to you, find you, and stick around, don't change. She's not worth that. She's taken enough. Don't let her take the essence of who you are, because that would truly be a crime. Me loves you.